What is up guys, in today's video we are going for the Platinum Trophy in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Now this is my first racing game Platinum video, which is actually kind of surprising to me considering I absolutely love the racing genre. And the Need for Speed franchise is easily my favourite in the whole entire genre. My first introduction to this series was all the way back in my early childhood where I played Need for Speed Underground on the PlayStation 2. And if we're talking about one of the best racing games ever in the history of PlayStation, this game without a doubt tops the list. And basically since then I have played nearly every single Need for Speed game that has come out. Now Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is one of the best games in the entire Need for Speed franchise. The original version was released in 2010 to the PlayStation 3 and was awarded the best racing game for 2010 at the Game Critics Awards. A remastered version was released in 2020 in EA's desperate attempt to revamp the franchise, and it certainly helped to regain some interest. However, all the following games have just been terrible. So, the Platinum Trophy for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is rated at a 6 out of 10 for difficulty, requires 2 playthroughs where you do one as the racer and a second as a cop, and will take you approximately 35 hours to complete. There are also 5 multiplayer trophies to complete, and unfortunately the servers are pretty much dead, and even if there are people online, you will literally only get certain races, and you will need to get some friends to play with you online in order to get everything completed. There are also 2 DLC trophy lists that have been released, and these will be very easy to get while you are completing your playthroughs, so you don't have to go out of your way to get them, and I will be getting these trophies done as well. So our Platinum Trophy journey will be split up into 3 parts. Part 1, we will be completing the racer career and getting any trophies that are tied to that. Part 2, we will then complete our cop career and any trophies that are also tied into that. And then part 3 will be completing the online section and any of the last trophies that we may have potentially missed. Now something else that is extremely unique about Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is that there is no story to this game. You basically just pick races or cop chases and complete them, and as you complete them you unlock more, and that's how you progress through the game. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not mad about this at all, and the game honestly doesn't need a story. The gameplay in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is so polished that I could play this game for hours and just race and drift around without having to worry about anything at all. And it's so refreshing to have a game where we don't have to worry about anything not working and everything just feeling so smooth and complete. So we have a total of 67 trophies to collect, and we start our journey here by beginning the racer journey, and we start at bounty level 1, and as we win more races we then progress up to the most wanted level 20. Now you tend to pop a lot of the miscellaneous trophies quite quickly, as the leveling ones do take quite a while, and during our first race we pop 3 trophies. One for wrecking a cop, the other for beating a friend's autolog recommendation, and then for reaching wanted level 2. Vengeance is mine. Wreck a cop. Settling the score. Select a friend autolog recommendation and beat it. Easy. Suspect. Reach wanted level 2, suspect as a racer. In our next race we then popped another 2 trophies for getting hit with a spike strip and then driving through a roadblock without hitting it. Hit confirmed. Get a hit with a spike strip. Eye on the needle. As a racer, drive through. I then just decided to jump into the police section of this game and just did one quick race and popped my next trophy for busting my first ever racer. Gotcha. Bust the racer. And so from here I then returned back to the racing menu, and the goal was to get gold on every single race and then pick up any trophies that came along whilst doing this. Yeah, no, we do not have the so we got 3.9 miles to go. Souls. It's 2 Gold Digger. Earn a gold medal in every single player racer event. So after completing all the races, I was ranked at level 18 and had another 2 levels to grind out. I also had another 7 miscellaneous trophies to get, and these were pretty straightforward as they just required using specific cars or completing certain acts in races. And so then I set about getting these final 8 trophies before moving on to the cop events. The new PB. Shabuki trophies. I need to buy a new controller. That one didn't. Oh, there we go. Street. And so with all the racing trophies now done, I then moved on to the cop events. And just like we did previously, we just had to work towards getting our level up and getting all gold medals in every single event. Now, the COP events unfortunately don't give you as much bounty as the racing events do, so you will need to spend a little bit of time here at the end grinding to get to level 20.
400.
True blue, and a distinction in every single player COP event. Swift Justice, get a distinction in all the Super Sports COP events. So after completing all the COP events, I was ranked at level 16 and tidied up the remaining 6 trophies that I could get before delving into the online ones. Now, after completing all of the trophies related to the COP events, you are still likely going to be a fair way off level 20. Now, my recommendation here is to go straight into the multiplayer and farm these trophies and get them done, as you do get bounty points towards the COP level, and it's highly likely you'll pretty much be level 20 by the time you finish all of the multiplayer trophies. Now, I did spend around 30 minutes just mucking around in the multiplayer trying to figure out what the heck was going on, but honestly, it's not worth wasting your time, as you can't pick what races you get, and it's all very, very random. But basically, what I'd recommend is find a friend, get on the game, set up a private session, and just bust each other or drive into each other, and then pop the trophies off and get them done as quickly as possible. There you go. Rubbing is racing. Take another racer in arms race. There we go. Yeah, you get like 10k, man. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. And just leaving me hanging. Oh. Festival of Speed. Play 10 online races and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Elite. Awarded for successfully collecting all Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered trophies. Now, if not for the annoying multiplayer trophies, this Need for Speed would be up there as one of the best games that I have ever played. The gameplay is just so smooth, and I think it's the first game that I've played in a long time that did not crash once. I would highly recommend this, and as always guys, if you can please leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next one.